Hey guys, another new video. Um, this one's kind of got a specific little surprise that I'm sure that's probably gonna throw a little or a bunch of you off. Um, I recently tried trading both of these guys. I was going towards another Chris Reeve with a gentleman that I had traded with once before, and these were both items that he stated that he wanted to go towards a Chris Reeve. With that Chris Reeve, I was going to be attempting to trade up to a somebody had a Rick Hinder XM18 that I was going to be going for as the trade. I haven't heard back from him yet, so just wanted to bring you guys the video. You guys have already seen the Spyderco Military with the Digicam that I have, as well as the CPM D2. Um, but both very quality knives, and I love them both very much, but I'm dying to get a Hinderer, so recently I got a new purchase. I happened to stop off up at Spyderco and really did not know anything about this, and the gentleman told me about it, so here it is. New updated Spyderco Paramilitary. Basically, as you can see, blade styles are just about the same. I think that the newer ones seems to be I guess you could say thinner, but it really isn't. It looked that way when I first went to go purchase it. A couple of other upgrades that they've done since then is they threw in, I don't know if this will pick it up or not, steel liners on both sides, and they're milled out, so that would make Nothing Fancy happy if he was ever willing to spend the kind of money that it takes to get a paramilitary. I have put this into my new EDC. The reason why is because it is up, down, tip down, right and left carry. Another thing that they did, that they changed, was apparently everybody had been complaining that this bump right here was just too much. So they kind of shortened that down, and they made the finger choil a lot deeper on the second up near the front than they did on the first, whereas they just kind of rounded it out up here and they made it a lot deeper. Now I've got really big hands. You know, for somebody that might have I mean, my hands are extremely skinny, but they're really long and large. But for somebody that might have like stout hands, or possibly even really muscular hands, neither one's probably gonna feel super comfortable to you, just because well, this one might feel a little bit more comfortable because there is definitely not quite as an aggressive of a bump towards the end. So basically, in a nutshell, what I like about it is fits great in the palm, for if you ever have to use it for defensive use, and you can do like food preparation. You know, it's got that extra finger choil up front with the jimping, as well as on the spine. The jimping on both is definitely excellent, very sharp. I I think that they made the lanyard hole. Yeah, they did. Lanyard hole is definitely a lot larger. So that's one bonus. One thing that I've always liked about the paramilitary in comparison to the military is the fact that the Spidey hole is more accessible for a lefty than it is on the military. So It's a lot more accessible, a lot easier to get at, even though I don't have any real problems getting on with the military. The Para definitely gives you better access, and a lot more room to be able to navigate that hole a little bit better rather than running into the G10. But it is lined, it does have steel liners on both sides of the handle. Still has the, I can't remember the name of that lock, compression lock. But all in all, excellent knife. Still is the CPM S30V blade steel. One thing I would like to see done with this one is I would love for them to do a titanium handle with the new one. Something like the ATS or the, what is it, the Spyderco ATR. That would be excellent if they could do a titanium handle with the compression lock, only it was just pure titanium handle. It would be like a Chris Reeve type frame lock, only the arc lock was the actual frame going in, or the compression lock, sorry, throwing in arc lock in there. Overall fit and finish, excellent, just like Spyderco would. One thing that I did notice, I had asked the gentleman to find me one that was perfectly centered, and he kind of looked at me funny. I was like we wouldn't produce something like that, or that the centering wouldn't be terrible or something like that. I don't know. But there is a little blade play to keep it a little bit loose. I mean, I haven't worked it in yet, so it's not really a big deal. But it definitely did not come like the D2 one. I mean, this thing is just super smooth as silk, zero blade play. I mean, this thing is super tight. I didn't have to adjust the pivot pin. I guess that's one thing that's different as well, is the pivot pins are totally different. This one's sunk in, this one's obstructed a little bit, as you can see. So, also, oh yeah, that was another thing, is the clip is a lot different. It still comes out of the pocket quite a ways. I'm not a big fan of it coming out of the pocket, because it does have, you know, a tendency to bump into stuff. If you wear your cell phone on your belt, then it'll bump your cell phone. But do like the new clip still. It's, I guess, somebody had once stated, I can't remember his name right offhand, I'll probably post it later if I can find his name. Oh, I am Bugnish, stated that this looks like a leech just attached to the knife. So I thought that was kind of funny. But definitely a different upgrade. I don't think that this pocket clip will withstand as much abuse as the leech will, because this is a super duper pocket clip. I mean, that thing doesn't go anywhere. But as for the blade play, I did tighten it up. You can tighten it even further, but it just makes it so that it's a little bit tight. And as for right now, I just kind of want to break it in. Overall, I mean, you guys can hear, you know, fresh and tight, nice and new. So where on the other one it's tight as well, but I think this one gives you a little bit more purchase. Doesn't quite beat up on your thumb as much as this one does trying to get at it. But overall, very happy. Same cost as the old paramilitaries. They weren't, you know, expecting anything extra out of the new style or the extra time and work that they put into it. One thing I did notice is the handle looks similar to the Ontario Rat 1. So I don't know, just kind of a perspective thing. But I'm out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and Spyderco will be coming out with these soon, so hope you enjoyed. Thanks, bye.